Mesopotamia, often hailed as the cradle of civilization, is a historically significant region located between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, in what is now modern-day Iraq and parts of Syria, Turkey, and Iran. This area is credited with being one of the first places where complex urban centers developed, marking the transition from nomadic cultures to settled societies. The term Mesopotamia itself underscores this idea, as it means land between rivers, highlighting the vital role these waterways played in fostering early human advancement. The significance of Mesopotamia in the context of civilization cannot be overstated. It was here that some of the earliest developments in human history occurred, including the invention of writing, the establishment of urban centers like Uruk and Babylon, and the formulation of early legal systems, such as the Code of Hammurabi. These advances were crucial in shaping the social, political, and economic frameworks that many contemporary civilizations are built upon. One specific example of Mesopotamia's enduring legacy is the invention of cuneiform, one of the earliest systems of writing, which facilitated the recording of history, commerce, and literature. Another example is the ziggurat, a temple structure that influenced religious and architectural practices in later cultures. These innovations underscore Mesopotamia's role as a pioneer in foundational aspects of civilization. Scholars and historians widely appreciate Mesopotamia's impact, viewing it as a blueprint for societal development. However, some alternative viewpoints challenge this perspective, arguing that other regions, like the Indus Valley or ancient Egypt, should share the spotlight as cradles of civilization. Additionally, issues such as the environmental degradation resulting from intensive agriculture in ancient Mesopotamia provide a counterpoint to its celebrated advancements, reminding us of the complex interplay between human innovation and ecological impact. Mesopotamia's contributions are intricately connected to the broader tapestry of human civilization. The developments initiated in this region influenced neighboring cultures, fostering trade, cultural exchange, and the spread of ideas. The concept of urbanization, governance, and technological innovation that originated here laid the groundwork for the growth of successive civilizations, shaping the course of history in profound ways. In essence, Mesopotamia's role as the birthplace of civilization exemplifies a transformational period in human history. Its legacy continues to influence modern institutions and cultural practices, proving that the ancient world still holds relevance in today's society. The heading Geographical Significance and Natural Resources refers to the critical impact of geography and the availability of resources in shaping the history and development of the Mesopotamian region. Located between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, Mesopotamia, often called the cradle of civilizations, benefited immensely from its geographical positioning. These rivers provided fertile soil through annual flooding, enabling the growth of surplus crops and the rise of some of the world's earliest cities. This distinctive geography not only supported agricultural abundance, but also facilitated trade and communication, contributing significantly to the evolution of complex societies. The significance of geographical advantages is profound. The Fertile Crescent, a term coined to describe the lush, arable land of Mesopotamia, was integral to the rise of civilizations such as Sumer, Akkad, Babylonia, and Assyria. The presence of natural resources such as water, clay, and reeds enabled the development of technologies including irrigation systems, writing cuneiform on clay tablets, and architectural advancements with mud bricks. These advancements laid the groundwork for urbanization, state formation, and cultural flourishing. For example, the development of irrigation techniques allowed the Sumerians to control water resources efficiently, promoting agricultural productivity and enabling population growth. Another pivotal innovation was the invention of the wheel, which revolutionized transport and trade, facilitating cultural exchanges and economic expansion. Supporters of this viewpoint argue that the geographical advantages of Mesopotamia were fundamental to the unprecedented societal advancements seen in the region, suggesting that without such a fertile landscape, the pace and nature of civilizational growth might have been vastly different. However, there are potential challenges and controversies, such as the detrimental environmental impacts of irrigation practices, which led to soil salinization and, eventually, agricultural decline. Additionally, while some suggest that Mesopotamia's geographic position made it the uncontested leader in early human advancement, others argue that parallel developments in regions like the Indus Valley or ancient Egypt demonstrate that civilization can emerge independently under varying geographical conditions. The geographical significance and natural resources of Mesopotamia had a profound influence on other aspects of its civilization, including social structures, economic systems, and cultural achievements. By providing the necessary means for sustaining large populations and enabling complex societal frameworks, these geographical factors fostered an environment ripe for innovation and enduring cultural legacies. The development of writing and record-keeping systems in Mesopotamia is one of the civilization's most groundbreaking achievements, marking a significant leap in human cognitive and cultural evolution. Writing in Mesopotamia began with the invention of cuneiform script around 3200 BCE by the Sumerians. This system involved pressing a stylus into clay tablets, creating wedge-shaped marks that represented words or sounds. Initially used for simple record-keeping, such as tracking commodities or documenting transactions, this tool quickly evolved into a complex script capable of expressing abstract ideas and narratives. The significance of writing and record-keeping cannot be overstated in the context of Mesopotamia, often dubbed the cradle of civilization. It enabled the establishment of structured bureaucracies, enhanced the administration of cities, and facilitated long-distance commerce. By systematically organizing and storing information, record-keeping laid the groundwork for complex societal structures and enabled the preservation of knowledge across generations, which is a fundamentally transformative effect on the collective memory and identity of a civilization. One notable example of this development is the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the earliest great works of literature, which was recorded in cuneiform on clay tablets. Another instance is the Code of Hammurabi, a comprehensive set of laws inscribed on a diorite stele, underscoring how writing served as a tool for governance and social cohesion. These examples illustrate how writing transcended mere record-keeping to become instrumental in cultural expression and legal structuring. Supporters of the transformative power of writing, such as archaeologists and historians, argue that it was pivotal in shifting human societies from pre-literate cultures to advanced civilizations. However, some scholars critique this viewpoint, noting that this technological leap also introduced complexities, such as the societal divide between literate and illiterate classes, as well as the potential for information manipulation by those in power. The development of writing and record-keeping systems is integrally connected to other aspects of Mesopotamian civilization. It influenced economic practices through detailed accounting methods, affected religious practices by preserving sacred texts, and played a crucial role in education and the transmission of knowledge. These systems helped reinforce social hierarchies and facilitated the rise of sophisticated city-states, proving indispensable in the administration and cultural development of what we recognize as the Mesopotamian miracle. The influence of Mesopotamia on law, governance, and social structure is profound, as this ancient civilization laid the foundations for systems still in use today. Mesopotamia's structuring of society through law and governance is crucial because it represents one of the earliest attempts to order human relations through codified rules, setting precedents that would inform future civilizations worldwide. The significance of Mesopotamia's influence on law and governance is evident through the Code of Hammurabi, one of the oldest deciphered writings of significant length in the world. This code established standards for commercial interactions and set fines and punishments to meet the requirements of justice. It was revolutionary for its time and markedly influenced the development of legal systems, illustrating how laws are integral to the functioning and stability of societies. Social structures in Mesopotamian cities were also intricately defined, with a clear hierarchy that influenced future civilizations. For instance, the division of society into classes such as the ruling class, free commoners, and slaves linked to and enforced by laws created a framework for societal organization that mirrored and influenced hierarchical structures in later cultures, including ancient Egypt and Greece. Modern scholars often commend the Mesopotamian approach to governance and law for its early steps towards societal organization, emphasizing that structured societies could predictably manage resources and conflicts. However, some argue that this legal rigidity entrenched class divisions, perpetuating inequality and limiting social mobility. Challenges to Mesopotamian legal and governance influence often arise from debates about the fairness of its laws, which were, by contemporary standards, harsh and retributive. Critics also note the gender biases inherent in the laws, reflective of a patriarchal society that significantly influenced how justice and societal roles were perceived and enforced. The Mesopotamian blueprint for societal organization deeply connects to other aspects of civilization development, such as economic systems, culture, and religion. The stability provided by structured governance and legal systems enabled advancements in these areas, facilitating trade and cultural exchanges that are intrinsic to the emergence of the cradle of civilizations. Ultimately, the Mesopotamian legacy in law and governance underscores the enduring human endeavor to develop fair and effective systems to govern ourselves, an endeavor that continues to evolve and adapt in modern society.